Fargo-Moorhead's top high school musicians will be featured in a recital for a cause. The goal is to help eradicate polio worldwide, and it's a mission taken on by the FM Rotary Foundation. So Mary and John join me today to tell me about that wonderful event. Thanks so much for coming on.
Yes, good morning. Thanks for having us.
So wow, this is interesting. So you found some extremely talented students to perform. Can you tell me more about the event?
Yes. Well, the event will be held at First Lutheran Church on this coming Thursday at 7:30. And most of these young adults have won competitions throughout the year and have been able to present their performance. And it is incredible, the amount of talent. We haven't been able to do this for the last 2 years due to COVID, unfortunately. And so they are so looking forward to coming on this year and showing you what they've got. John knows a little bit more about the background of it, and he'll tell you a little bit about the cause and what why we're doing this.
Please, John.
Well, I'm happy to. We started in 2010 when there weren't many opportunities for high school, really virtuoso performers to have a stage to present their recital pieces. The 5 Rotary Clubs in Fargo-Moorhead worked together to put on a recital, but in that context, to raise money to eradicate polio worldwide. And so some years back, there were about 250,000 cases of polio a year. Now we are down to 5 cases in the world.
That's incredible.
1 in Pakistan, 4 in Afghanistan.
Wow. So out of curiosity, what kinds of performances are we going to see at this recital?
Well, we've got 3 violinists, we've got a horn player, we've got a pianist, and a flute player.
That's right.
And these kids are, like I said, they're just incredible. If you can make it, it's free. We'll be taking a free will donation at the door, but everyone is welcome to come. We're hoping to pack First Lutheran Church, and it's in the Celebration Center, not in the sanctuary.
So of course, you know, the goal is to raise money for polio, but there is an element of this of really trying to support those kids and celebrate those kids that have worked so hard on their pieces. But I'm curious about the polio side of it. So what is it about that cause why was it that you had adopted polio as something that you wanted to work toward eradicating?
In 1985, the Rotary Club is engaged in this project of eradicating polio. Smallpox is the only endemic piece that has been eradicated, and we're working and very close now to eradicating polio. But to do that, we need to vaccinate 40 million children every year.
Wow.
It's a huge project, but we're working together with the World Health Organization, the Gates Foundation will match donations, and we're making great progress.
And so for some of these kids, obviously, this is something that they have worked toward, is this recital, having a piece that they can really perform and get out there for the community. Is this something that you think they will take with them, obviously, beyond this or beyond school? This skill or this gift of being able to perform these amazing pieces?
Oh, I'm sure they will. In fact, John can tell you his daughter has she traveled to Austria and schooled out there, and she's a former winner of one of these and has performed.
Right.
And so yes, kids, you know, music is so, I think, important to children and to young adults. It's something that you can take forward. It's part of you. I think not any of us can remember a song or a piece that we heard and go backwards in time and have a great memory of something.
I think that's so great that you were able to pair something that is obviously important on a global scale with something that is important on a personal scale. So do these kids that are participating in this, do they feel a little bit affected by the cause? Are they a little bit inspired by it too, to really kind of do their best because what they're doing matters on the world stage?
It does, and what we see is almost creating an oasis of beauty in a world that's torn apart by terror and division.
Gosh, what a wonderful thing.
Yeah, so we all need a little bit of uplifting this year. So
we do.
Or in this time in the world. And so if you can make it, it'd be great. We'll have some refreshments afterwards. We've got some door prizes to give away that night. There will be a couple of symphony tickets given away, as well as Concordia and NDSU will be giving some of their performances away also.
Well, you had mentioned nostalgia, so kind of a segue into our next guest that's coming up right after the break. I actually spoke to Barry Williams, Mr. Brady Bunch, And he's going to be in Fargo here this weekend, so make sure you stay with us, watch that interview, and gosh, if you can get out there this weekend, absolutely wonderful gentleman.